this week is Ryan Brutt from the Auto Archeology. He's got 73,000 subscribers on YouTube, very successful channel. We're going to get into that a little bit. But Macacken's next week, and Ryan is kind of the guy in charge of the barn find section, which, in my opinion, is kind of the most exciting and coolest part of Macacken. That's the part where at least I spend most of my time over the weekend. So, okay. Let me get
And this year, you're up in the main part.
Oh, are they? Did they move it this year?
Well, no, we're in the same. We're up on that in that corner where we always are,
yeah.
but we're not doing the lower area. We haven't done the lower area in a few years, so you were stuck with us.
Stuck with you, yeah. Okay, I'm trying to get the comments up here. So yeah, for those of you who follow my channel, obviously we've got the 1970 Sport Free GT V Code 446 barrel. It's going to be in the barn finds this year. My brother's also bringing a car, not going to be in the barn find section. It's going to be in Mopar Alley, but he's bringing his 1965 $300 convertible. For those who want a progress report, we are still not done with the car. Luckily, we got the transporter to wait till tomorrow to pick it up. So Trev is currently buffing it out. We were debating whether to buff it out or not, but we're going to go ahead and do that. So, as I was telling Ryan earlier, it's way harder to restore a car to make it look like you didn't do anything. It takes a lot longer to do anything with that. So, all right. Well, Ryan, why don't you give the people your background? Because I'm sure most of my followers probably follow you too, but a little bit of your background, like kind of how you got started in the print media and all that. Like, how'd you get started with this?
That was over a decade ago now, and what it was is I found a 71 CUDA in a garage or in a shop back around 2002, 3, that time frame, and it sparked the passion I have for looking for old cars. And so what I started doing is I started hunting old cars. But this was before Facebook, Instagram, and all that. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I used to start finding really cool stuff, and people are like, "Oh, sure you did. Sure you found a Superbird in a barn. Sure you found, 69 Chevelle SS 396 car. Yeah, whatever you say." So I was able to acquire a small digital camera and started blogging. I still have it. It's if you look up barnfinds.org, I still do, and I haven't done it in like a year or two, but every so often I'll still put a blog up on there. But so every adventure I would go on, I would type up an overview of what happened and then go and post pictures. So that went on for years, and I went to college and I worked at a Napa auto parts store, and I kept on doing the blog whenever I had free time, and it got the interest of some people, and I became friends with Rob Wolf of Mopar Collector's Guide. And
Rob's a good dude.
What's up?
Rob's a good dude. Known him for a long time.
He's a great guy. No bad things about Rob. And I did some early. I didn't do early. I started leading the Mo Power Tour, which was a group within the Pop Rod Power Tour of Mopar guys. And so for many years, I led the group. I still do, and I do articles on it for MCG. But he never really was into barn finds. Barn finds really wasn't a big thing back then. I mean, Steve Magnante had his junkyard crawl in like Carcraft, and there's a few other outlets, but it wasn't really that popular. But it really started taking off, and my website started getting some pretty good traffic. And around 2012, I think, I have the email somewhere, but David Freiberger and now he's known for Roadkill and all that, he came to me because we had met each other on Power Tour. And he's like, "Hey, we're doing a big refresh for Hot Rod Magazine starting," I think it was at the time like March 2012, 2013, in that ballpark. He's like, "We'd like you to be a contributor. Would you like to write a monthly article for Hot Rod Magazine?" And I'm like, let me think about it. Largest car, classic car magazine in the world, writing a monthly column. So I did that for like 8 years, 9 years, I think. Just about every month I wrote an article for Hot Rod Magazine about my adventures.
For 9 years?
It was something like that. It was 12 to 2019. So 7 years? Yeah, like I said, there was a few months where they, what would happen is the editorial would get pushed out more and more for feature content. So there was a few where they had very tight, production times. Like you can't add a lot of pages to the magazine without getting more um, ads, and so they would just push out more and more of the editorial content, like my barn find. So there was a few months, or a month here, a month there, every year or so, that I wouldn't be in there. But yeah, for about 7 years straight, every month I had an article in Hot Rod magazine. And then the whole magazine collapsed in 2019 when, they closed 90% of the magazines. They fired the entire staff, and I went completely freelance after that.
How's the freelance life?
It's not the glamour that everyone puts it up. I mean, there's no money in it really. What you got to do is you got to, instead of having a fire hose filling the bucket, you need to have a ton of little garden hoses filling it. And it's okay. Like I said, I got a lot of little garden hoses going, and it's keeping me going.
It's not live on your channel. The whole point, we're trying to do this live on both channels, and YouTube said I could do it, and I can't figure out how to do this here. So I apologize,
I
guys. We're
don't.
supposed to have this live on.
Yeah,
It's
because
not
I'm
on there.
on my channel on my computer right now, and it's not like it doesn't show me an option to jump in or anything. I can go live myself, and that's, yeah, no, it doesn't even show an upcoming. Maybe this. Hold on, let me
I
see
think
it.
I may. Let me try and see if I can do this, because YouTube. I thought YouTube said they could do that now, but I'm not seeing
I
it.
thought that, well, yeah, the whole collaboration thing was supposed to be able to do this, and I don't know, because it shows I've joined you as an individual, but yeah, it doesn't show me as sharing it on my page.
It's really weird. It should, because it asked me if I wanted to share, do a collaboration. That's what I said, but it's not working.
Yep, I don't know either.
That was the whole point, because I wanted your people to watch this too. I wonder if I should just stop this and try to go through StreamYard, because I know how to do it through there.
No, I
I don't
don't
know.
care. I mean, what do
It's
I have
up
to
to
do
you.
for
So,
StreamYards then?
I think I just send you a link and you go into it, because I've done that with Jamie from Dead Dodge Garage and Neil. That's how I've done it with him.
Okay, well,
In
if
the
you want to
link.
try that,
So,
man, I'll sit here and wait for you
okay,
to send me the
guys,
link.
what we're gonna do, we're gonna end this real quick, because I really want this on Ryan's channel too. So I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna start back up, but give us probably 2 or 3 minutes, and I'll be able to do this. Okay.
Yep. See you guys in a minute.
Let me,
I'm gonna exit
how do
out
I stop
now.
this? Okay. How do I end this?